Yeah, we'll get this on here before we put the decking on. Sam's persistent on getting this rear decking in here. He's not much of a body guy.
I just want to get it over with. I know if I do it, it'll be crooked and wavy and definitely not square and definitely not level. So
Yeah.
It's a good thing we got you around.
Yeah, well, I'm no rookie or no professional by any means. We've only made one body. So what are we doing tonight?
Well, after I finish hooking up the battery, I reckon we'll go ahead and put our new carburetor on.
Oh. Yeah. We got this baby. Let me get this out of the way. Sam's uncle special here. Call him the legend. He has made our carburetors. He's got us an E85 carburetor and this gasoline carburetor here. Excited. He does pretty good work, I must say. But anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Well, after we get the carburetor in, I guess we will we'll go grab the decking pieces that we bent. Oh, and golly, it's been 4 weeks now. We kind of did that project because we were waiting on parts and a few other things that the weather stubbed us up a little bit. So, but we got those pieces to get out. We're gonna have to do some hole sawing and some fitting. We got some pop rivets.
We'll see how it turns out. We're not very good.
It looks like, but we got to get all this. Where I'm standing, we got to get all this done so we can measure up and cut and fix the other pieces around the driver area.
Cockpit.
Yep, and then we'll be ready to put the nose on it, get the nose piece done, the fenders, the hood, the roof, and then the pillars, and then the side panels, and then she'll look like a real race car then.
Yeah, just because she looks like one don't mean she's running.
Well, she'll be running soon enough. You know, we got the carburetor now, so we can mount the rest of our fuel lines and measure out for our return line.
That's right.
It's all coming together, but we've just, you know, like I said before, we got a lot of loose ends.
Yeah, transmission, we checked in on the transmission. It'll at least be Monday before we hear anything back on that. So, you know, we can't complete our drive line yet. So we move on to things we can get done. And we're gonna have at it. So the rookies that we are and everything that we do when it comes to this stuff is we didn't really get this bar in the right spot from center of the axle to here. Apparently there's a measurement and we weren't quite laid back as far as we are here. So the back decking is a little bit short, but we made this long. So now our arrow is going to be a little bit messed up because the back panels are going to lay on top of the front ones, but we'll get it to work. We'll make it work, won't we? We always do.
It has to go on. It's going on right now. We must move forward with this project.
That's right. We'll switch it over to some time lapse so we can get some stuff done. So we're missing our cameraman tonight. He should be back here shortly, but we got to proceed. We got to get going.
The show must go on.
That's right. Here we go.
I don't like that feature. I said I don't like that feature.
I thought that was it.
Amateur hour. All right, guys, real quick catch up. Drew wanted me to reiterate to everyone that we are not expert bodymen by no means. We've got everything secured up here, looking nice and square. Digging that. We had to massage our bend out just a little bit. Got our pop rivets in right here. We got our pop rivets in right back here to keep it square. We got next piece. We're gonna pull it out of the wee shed and get her done. Okay, we are back. Day 2 of the deck build project. We ran out of steam last night. We got a few other things done first thing this morning. We wanted to check back in with everybody. We got a little work to do here. For those of you that have symmetry skills, you'll notice we got a little arch going on here. We've got to reduce the amount of bend indexing we've got in this panel, but that should be a very simple fix. Check out how nice the body turned out right here, utilizing the hole cut saw, just a small slit to slide it through. It's very tight fit, looks really good. This side here, came up a little long, but I still think the fit is fantastic.
For a second body, it's way better. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
We're definitely not body people.
So we decided instead of using the hole saw, we would cut just a square notch because of the amount of angle that this bar has. Seems like it fits really good.
We got to take some of the
everything's going to line up real nice.
Too.
What's that?
We got to take the angle out of that side too.
Yeah, we're going to take some of that angle out right here. You guys can see where we came up a little long. We chose to overbend it since the sheet metal brake is not here. It's easier to unfold it than it is to fold it up tighter. So we're going to keep on keeping on. We've got lots left to do. We still have our carburetor to put on today. We've got our fuel filler access panel to put in. We've got our quick change rear end fill up. We got to install that, so we got to cut a hole in the decking and the battery charging post and the master kill switch. We are not done yet. There is still lots of little tedious things to do on this rear decking. Although it looks like it's done, it is mainly just sitting in here. We haven't pinned it all together yet. We'll still just pick it up and move it. But we're getting there. Got our pop rivets in. ADP pop rivets. That's what we like to use right here. 1,000 pounds of clamping force. That's their motto.
I've heard that saying so many times.
I know. I think we say it almost every other time we put one of these pop rivets in, just because I think
it's hold the whole T-bar in one time before.
It sure did. These are some super awesome racing pop rivets here. They mushroom out on the back so much that you don't even need to put a washer on the back, and they are excellent for oversized drill holes too. They're just like the most versatile pop rivet that we've ever used. So, need new pop rivets? I recommend not buying them from Harbor Freight. Check out ADP pop rivets. They're pretty awesome. No, we're not sponsored by them, but we've been using their product for probably 4 years now. I've been extremely satisfied. So thought we'd share that with you guys. we're going to keep on keeping on. We're going to get as much work done today as we can. Hopefully get ready to start making some more panels for this thing. Well, are you happy so far?
I am happy so far. All this stuff takes a lot longer than anticipated, always.
What do you mean by that?
Well, this panel here took us about an hour and a half to get all this stuff floppy jalopied in here.
You mean that panel there?
Yeah.
Now, what about these guys over here?
This one panel.
How long did it take to put those three guys in?
Probably about 30 minutes
30
to
minutes.
put those three items in.
So collectively, you got an extra 2 hours just to add the accessories into one panel.
We're not good at this stuff.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
And when you're amateur hour, hey, everything just takes a little bit longer. But we're going to keep on keeping on.
It's still early in the day.
It's still early. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's looking good. Make sure if you're doing this, get you some rubber padding out so you don't scratch up all your handiwork. I'm pretty satisfied with how everything's looking. Let's get you guys a little view from this side. Say hi, Drew. Looking good, looking good. For our second body ever, this thing is awesome. Look how tight these seams are gonna be. No more dirt pebbles in our seams. All right, gang. We'll catch up with you here in just a minute. We're going to keep on working hard. All right, let's not get too excited yet. Some of this is still the old sheet metal we've brought in to help us mock up some measurements for where we need to be. But I thought it looked so good. Kind of going to give everybody an idea of what it's going to look like. We're still debating whether we're going to do the silver all the way down to the front. Tell us in the comments below what you think. You think we should stick with the black or the silver? It doesn't matter. We've got enough sheet metal of each color. We could do it however we wanted. This is our old roof here. We just set it up here from nostalgia. No, actually, we've got to make a couple more measurements. We're going to add a couple tabs in right back in here to help support the roof right here. all in all, it's looking good. We did realize, unfortunately, we thought we were done with all of our accessories. This is our master cutoff switch, so that's going to have to go into this panel. We're probably going to wait just a little bit before we put that in there, just until we get all the other panels pinned in. Looking pretty good overall. This piece here we're going to have to cut out a little bit larger than what we had it, but I think it's going to look really good when we're done. Then we've got to make a piece to put in here. We got a big access panel that will pop in and out there. Hardest piece yet, still going to be this piece that slides in right here. If anybody's got any tips or tricks for how they like to do this piece, feel free. Yeah, feel free to comment below, because here's the issue. You know, you've got to cover this bar. You've got to tuck down into the cockpit tub here. You've got to clear this bar. You've got to somehow either clear this bar or come up right up next to it and then tie back in here. And we could make this piece all one piece that comes all the way out to here.
Yeah.
And across.
And then a piece that one lays there. Over.
But either way,
we've
got some work to get done.
The cameraman has showed up.
H-Man has arrived.
Yes. He said he's looking fresh.
Oh, are you looking fresh? Let's see how fresh you're looking. Whoa, he's got the jams. Wow. I think you're looking more fresh than the late model is there.
Not sure about that. This thing looked good.
What do you think? You haven't seen it today. What do you think so far?
This is pretty good. I'm liking that different color panel on top.
Yeah, we are too. We're digging it. Well, we're glad to have you back. We're going to put you to work here in just a minute.
Yep.
Oh.
Like and subscribe, comment down below. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next video. In that next video, we're going to be doing the transmission and carburetor.